In a couple of minutes, you will begin a journey of looking within yourself, possibilities and dreams that could become reality. Your self-confidence will grow, and you begin the process of healing to increase your self-worth. Rest yourself in any way that is comfortable for you, and relax as best you can. Let your mind be open to suggestion, and meditate on this audio in the same way you would daydream. By the end of this meditation, you will want to manifest those daydreams into your own life. Sit back or lay rested as you begin to see images in your mind that will embed wishes so deep that perhaps will come true. After a hot day, you are sat on your bed staring up at the ceiling, feeling quite warm. The sun set a few hours ago, and it is dark outside. You feel perhaps it is too warm to stay inside, and that tonight you would sleep in the hammock in your garden outside. Walking to your back door, you imagine the cooler air against your skin. Opening the door, you feel a slight warm breeze from the night air. You close the door gently and take in the dimly lit, personal but spacious area that is your bedroom for the night. The sound of crickets chirping around the greenery brings an ambience of calm and stillness to you. An area to think and contemplate. Ahead are two tall trees. You can just make out the outline of them as the moon flies high between them, casting a silhouette. The pin-cushioned skies are vast with stars this night, easily visible against the blue and black sky. The hammock you see between the trees is quite visible in contrast to the trees. Being in the middle and lower down, the moon lights the material with its creamy glow. Walking across the grass, you hear the brush of each blade against your feet. Every sound you hear is soothing, even that of an owl that hoots on the odd occasion in a distance. Making it to your hammock, you climb in. Now laid there, your back presses against the material as your body is shaped to your new bed. Getting comfy, you look up towards the pinholed sky. A few thoughts pass through your mind as you wander through the stars. You know, the ones that pop by from time to time. What would it be like to be that person? Perhaps more confident, more motivated, or more understanding of yourself. Other thoughts such as, how can I improve my relationships with people, improve my bank balance, or attain things that seem out of reach? Everything is attainable, from good relationships, money, material possessions, and it has to start with self-love. Begin to love yourself, then your self-worth increases, improving your confidence until before you know it, you are beginning to do and be the things you once dreamt of. As you relax and drift in and out of thoughts, the thought of how you would like to look and feel enters your mind. Staying with that image, you immerse yourself in the scene. Walking down the street, you see yourself as being capable of much more. You walk with pride, are confident, and only want what is better for yourself. Your aim on this trip out is to go to the clothes store that you always wanted to visit. Seeing it ahead, you walk with purpose. Reaching the door, you see the kinds of clothing in the style that you would like to be seen in through the window. Opening the door, you are greeted with the sound of a bell, as if announcing that you have arrived. Closing the door gently, you walk inside. You stare with a glazed look in your eyes at the materials you once dreamt of. On one side of the store is a cashier's desk with a till, and the other, a changing room. At the far end, beyond the mountains of clothing, is a staircase. Footsteps can be heard. The store manager must have heard the bell and has come to your service. Walking towards you with a smile, she asks if you would like any assistance. You tell her yes and describe exactly the clothing and look that you are after. After pondering and a quick look around, she shows you a section which looks like it was made for you. Every detail and style you imagined wearing is here in this one place. Smiling again, the store manager proudly looks upon you in anticipation of the transformation ahead. Being a hot day, she offers you a cold drink, and even has ice, as she knows you may take a little time trying on the clothes your eyes are magnetized to. Taking the first garment off the rail, you take it with you to the changing room. Closing the curtain, you replace the old you with a newer and fresher version of yourself. The feeling of new clothes feels clean, smarter, and seem to fit better. Having no mirror in the changing room, you go out into the shop floor to see for yourself. Now, looking in the mirror, you look different, proud, and humble. This may take some getting used to, as does any change in life. You may feel that you do not deserve good things or are allowed to feel good. These are seeds that have been planted in your mind over a period of time, from negative people and circumstances. It is up to you to nurture this image you see before you in the mirror, one of self-love, confidence, and pride. The more positive images you make your mind see, the more they will manifest themselves. The store manager looks at you and says you look amazing, very different. After trying on some more clothes, you decide to buy them. Bagging the new garments, the store manager rings it up on the till. You ready your money to pay for your items, but are told that there is no need as today's purchases are free. A little puzzled by this, you ask the question as to why. The manager explains, sometimes we have to give back, and you will find this when you begin to make more changes along your journey. Also, when you make decisions to alter your life in a positive way, gratitude will manifest itself in many forms, this being one of them. You smile as she hands you your bags and thank her for everything she has done today. You walk towards the door as you leave to create the new you. Looking back, the manager waves you on your way. Opening the door, you exit the store. Having had a taste of what it feels like to be the person you aspire to, the stars in the night sky begin to come back into focus. Now, obviously, not everything will come as freely as this. You may have to work to get certain things, but by merely improving your life in even small ways, the universe will show you gratitude just by the gift you give yourself of self-love. You are comfortable in the hammock and feel the warm breeze against your skin. Your body is relaxed and your mind is too, from knowing that change from within can make a difference. Staring back up through the starfield above, you gaze once more. Thinking about what things can come from such simple changes and the opportunities that lie ahead. Thinking about the things you could buy, the better job you could have, and material things that would improve your life and well-being. You find yourself in a car dealership. The car you always wanted is here, and you are excited to take it for a test drive. This spacious room houses 5 or 6 brand new cars, but there is only one you are interested in. Seeing it in front of you, as you had imagined, you walk towards the shiny new vehicle. Unused, gleaming, and determined for it to be yours, you open the door. Looking inside, it has everything to offer, everything you would make use of. You step inside and place yourself confidently in the driver's seat. Playing with the controls, you pretend to drive along and act out the movements. This is like a dream, untouched by anyone else. A wave of contentedness washes you as you feel your way around the car. A salesman walks over to you and asks if you would like a test drive. Without hesitation, you say yes, with a grin on your face. The salesman goes to get the keys as you continue to discover new things around the vehicle. Getting into the passenger seat, the salesman hands you the keys and gestures you to start the engine. You insert the key and start the ignition. The vehicle kicks into life flawlessly. You depress the accelerator and make your way out of the showroom. Driving along, you feel the same sense of pride as when you picked your clothes. Your individuality and personality shines as you drive along with the freedom of the open road. This new feeling, again one of change, may seem alien to you, but you are deserved of anything you desire. Sat in this new car with your new clothes, you feel humble, confident, and very happy. The car you picked seems to feel familiar very quickly as you slide into the comfort of deciding that this feels right for you. Driving back to the showroom, you think to yourself that you seem to embrace these new changes easily. Back at the showroom, you exit the car and walk over to the salesman's desk. He follows and walks around the other side, signing the paperwork and taking pride that this time you paid with your money. He hands you the keys. You open the door and climb inside your new vehicle. Driving out of the showroom, breathing in life as you are driving along in your new car, it occurs to you that you have achieved this goal and are very, very content. The stars come back into focus as you see yourself driving along in your new car, wearing your new clothes. The crickets still chirping in the background, and the hammock as comfy as ever. That daydream has taught you to have the freedom to choose what you desire to be or do. Also, as you continue to evolve, you will grow accustomed to the changes, becoming more confident, calmer, and more decisive in knowing what you want. Your individuality will shine through. The stars in the night sky start to fade out of focus again as you drift off into another daydream, encouraged by what you have already experienced. Stood outside a house you have purchased, your dream home, the one you always wanted. You see all the details from the door, windows, and the garden, all decorated in the style that you want. There is a blue sky above as you look upon the exterior view, and even see the car that you bought in the driveway. Walking inside your new home, you close the door. You see all the furnishings you desire, any carpet and ornaments you have chosen. This is your house, and it exudes your personality. As you walk around, something seems missing. It occurs to you that you are the only one there. As soon as you think this, the doorbell rings. You walk to the front door and open it slowly, As you peer around the door's edge, you see all the positive people you would like to invite into your house. There is no one there that shouldn't be. They're all invited, and you are sure you would like to include them. Welcoming them in, you see the smiles on their faces and see the proudness in their eyes for you. These people have encouraged you through the hard times and stuck by you through the thick and thin. Now your house is filled with love, positivity, and synchronicity. You let into your home who you want to. Sometimes it can be hard to refuse someone entry, as they have a negative effect on you and possibly their own life. Careful consideration as to who you include in your house and life will repay you in the end. The smiling faces you see before you fade out, and those night sky stars come back into focus. Your body is relaxed and your mind excited at the prospect of changing things around a little. Knowing what you have to do, your mind rests. Staring through the night sky, a shooting star passes, as if showing you a signal that now is the time for change, and good things will come. Rest easy now for a while, and let your own imagination take over. Dream of the person and life that you desire.